Live from the Sky News Weather Centre, this is the 10-Minute Briefing.
Good evening and welcome to the 10-Minute Briefing. I am Tristan Myers, one of several meteorologists that work here at Sky News Weather. On this 10-Minute Briefing, we're going to be talking about the rain that we've seen over the southeast and the Queensland interior. This is Roma, Queensland, where we've had a few millimeters now since 9 a.m. this morning. Generally, we don't see very much rain at all during this time of year. Also have a little bit of the snow forecast for you because we're expecting blizzards over the next few days. And we'll take a look at some international weather news about the monsoon trough in Myanmar. But let's start first with the current temperatures across Australia. Now, it's been a cold one for the southeast. Adelaide only got just above 15 degrees today. Parts of the New South Wales coast, though, were pretty chilly. In fact, only got 16 degrees for Port Macquarie. That's the coldest day so far this year. Currently on 9 degrees in Canberra and 8.8 in Hobart. Looking at some radar imagery, we have showers still moving into South Australia. That includes you in the Barossa Valley, the Adelaide region, and also parts of the lower and upper southeast coast. The squall line has moved through Melbourne. It's generally cleared most central and western areas. We also have a little squall moving over northern parts of Victoria as well. Back to that rain in Queensland, you can see it has a few storms in it with those heavier blobs moving north of Mount Isa. We've also seen some thunderstorms just inland of Rockhampton across the Tin Can Bay region. Some of those storms look pretty gusty, but there's no severe weather warnings out for those systems as yet. Staying on the rain in central Queensland, it was the heaviest in at least 3 months' time for areas like Winton, over 15 millimeters falling since 9 a.m. this morning. However, we have seen bigger totals than that. Booyah, we saw over 20 millimeters of precipitation. And this area of Queensland usually doesn't receive that much rain at the winter months. Usually only about 2 to 6 days of rainfall days are measured each and every year. So these rainfall totals are actually fairly significant. And let's take a look at what we've seen so far since 9 a.m. this morning. The Banyan, otherwise known as Phosphate Hill, at 4 millimeters, is at 16 millimeters at Winton. Places like Blackhole getting 2 millimeters of rain, and Charleville, where the Prime Minister just had a tour of their drought, receiving 0.6 of a millimeter. Now, that's obviously not enough to break any sort of drought. Forecast on screen showing the band of rain and the odd storm continue to move north this evening and into tomorrow. It does look like we're going to see some particularly heavy rainfall rates east of Mount Isa when we get to tomorrow afternoon, but overall we will see an easing in those conditions Thursday evening. So by the time we get to Friday, that rain band will have completely dissipated. Now talking about snow, because, well, we've been talking about it here a lot on Sky News Weather, and it's because we're going to be seeing a significant snowfall event on Saturday. We're going to be seeing the snow line drop to about 1,000 meters in Victoria. What you're seeing on screen is Mount Hotham vision, taken from, I think, yesterday on the ski fields there on the upper slopes. We've seen more good snow showers today, and more are falling now across the Victoria and New South Wales resorts. In fact, we could see upwards of a meter. Stay tuned to the snow report for all those details. But in terms of the snow forecast, well, let's just take a look, because the snow line is going to be propagating very far north. And we will see snow down to about 600 to 700 meters by the time we get to Sunday. Now, you can see the white areas, meaning that snow usually located just the Alps there, but look how it starts expanding on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we get heavy snow in areas of the central tablelands of New South Wales. That basically means that areas like Orange, Goulburn, and also Canberra are probably going to be seeing some form of snowfall over the course of Sunday. That's pretty cold temperatures. Also, only maximums reaching about 6 to 7 degrees in Canberra. That could be your coldest in over 2 years. And obviously, further to the south, even though you might not be getting snow in places like Melbourne, you will be getting small hail with any of those fronts that come through. Okay, stay tuned. In just 60 seconds, we'll come back and we'll show you what's been happening in Myanmar, because we've seen some very intense monsoon rainfall leading to flash flooding.